So the last bit for the image view is having the gallery update when the user changes settings in the image view. And so the way I'm going to do this is in gallery content, here's the click handler for when the user clicks on the thumb that launches the image view. And this is also the place where the gallery sets the thumb title and also adds the classes that show whether it's public or private. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to consolidate those two things, setting the title and setting the sharing level into a function. And then I'm going to pass that function in as a callback in showImageView. And then I'm also going to pass a different callback in for removing that thumb from the gallery in case the user wants to delete it. So let me go ahead and start by creating a local function for setting the thumbnail metadata. So function set thumb metadata, and it's going to take a thumb, and it's also going to take an image set. And I'm going to put this code there. And I'm also going to put this code. And then let me fix the indentation here. Okay, so this generates the title text. In the original version, I just glue that in. So here I'm going to get rid of that. And instead, I'm going to set the title attribute of thumb to title. So thumb.attr title is title. And then this part is the same. So then I have to call set thumb metadata. Set thumb metadata. And then I pass in thumb and image set. And let me go ahead and move that over here because I want it for each thumb. And then I'm going to pass in a function that calls set thumb metadata on thumb and image set. And this is all inside of a function here, so it's all inside of a closure, so this should work correctly. And so that's going to be my update callback. And then I also want to include a delete callback. So here, function like so, and all I have to do is call, I think, thumb.remove. So now I have to change my actually, I think I have that in the wrong place. I think I added that after load content. And I really wanted to add it here, like so. And then tab it over. Right. Okay, so now show image takes an image set and a function to call on update and a function to call on delete. So let's go ahead and change the image view So now show image view takes an image set and an update callback and a delete callback. And then whenever I make a change to the metadata, I want to update the values in image set and then call the update callback. And when I delete the image, I want to call the delete callback. So here's the function that changes the name. And I'm going to go ahead and update the image set. $$ name key is equal to name. And then I'm going to call the update callback. And then same thing for the description. I'm going to set image set dot description key to HTML. And actually, this metadata isn't shown anywhere in the gallery, so I don't really have to call the update callback there. So I'll skip that. And then that's the same so far. So in this click function, image set dot sharing key is equal to private and call the update callback. And the same thing here, except it's public, and call the callback. And then in the delete button, before I return, I'm going to call the delete callback. And that should be everything. So let's go ahead and try it. Reload. I only have 2 images. So I probably have a JavaScript error. Let's go ahead and see. So I misspelled thumb in set thumb metadata. Right here. So thumb. Okay. So now I'm going to pop this one open and move this, try to make this a little bigger so that I can see both things. And then when I change this to public, that turns green, and when I change it to private, it didn't turn red. So let's reload. So it's red, public, green. So I think that I just forgot to change one of the modes here. So sharing key is public here. Update callback. So let's go ahead and put a breakpoint on that. So edit. Let's try private, public, and then so I'm going to put the breakpoint right here, and then mark it private, and then step in. So I'm in my set thumb metadata, step in. Oh, okay, so I'm basically just stacking these classes up. I have to remove the old class as well. So in gallery content, I want to thumb.remove class thumb private. And here, thumb.remove class thumb public. Okay, so reload. And then it's red, green, red, green. So this is getting reflected. And then let's try changing the name. A new name. And then I don't get the tooltip because this is modal, so let me exit here. But name is a new name. But this is the encoded version, and I want the unencoded one. So let's go back to image view content, where I'm changing the name. So I actually just want this here. Like so. Okay, so let's try it again. Reload, edit, try this name. Okay, so it's got the correct new name and it's got the sharing level. Let me set it public. Okay, so that's working. So I'll just make sure the description still works. And that's not reflected in the metadata anywhere, so I think that's okay. And then let's try deleting some images. So I'm going to go ahead and let's do one that's visible. So I'll do this one again. So this is the public one. And if I hit delete, now I have 3 of them. 2, 1, 0. Get rid of the second one of those. And then let's try one at the end. I don't want to delete that picture. I'll delete, well, I don't know. These are also good. I'll delete this one. Okay, and that seems to have worked. So here's the close-up one. I deleted the far one.